This is the AC Infinity Axial fan model 1238. It's a 120 millimeter high-speed ventilation fan. It comes with an AC cord. It plugs into the body of the unit. I've had this running for several months now, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, through the warmest part of the day, ventilating a room. It's been plugged into a Bluetooth smart plug timer. I'm using this to ventilate this room. I've got purebred dogs. This room is attached to my home through a doggy door. This is my dogs. I've got toy fox terriers, and this is the restroom area, and I rely on this fan to create a negative airflow so that we don't get any smells entering the house, and it has performed wonderfully. As I said, it's been out here for several months. It's still running smooth and quiet as the day that I purchased it, and it has performed beyond my expectations. So I highly recommend this unit, and for $15 and some change, I don't think there's a better value out there to be had.
Okay, so I admit that the fans here that I bought are used for an unconventional use. In this case, I'm using it to cool off the attic, and you'd think that an attic of this size would need a bigger fan than these little fans. I have 3 of them. And unfortunately, in this house is a rental house, and I can't go around poking holes in the ceiling, in the roof, or in the walls, or anything like that. So I'm stuck with these little tiny little vents. You can see one kind of right there where the shadow is, that little rectangle there. So I covered it, that rectangle, with this little fan there, and there's 2 more, one back there, and then there's one behind all this air conditioning equipment. So yeah, I also I plugged them in there, and you can see I plugged them into that little lamp, that little light bulb there, and they work great. I've been running them for a week straight, so I thought I'd give them a break, and I wired a thermostat there just to see how that goes, and hopefully they'll shut off around 90 degrees. And so yeah, there's 3 in here. It should be good enough to, you can see another rectangular van over there. So there's 3 of them in the ceilings, and they should pull the air from the top of the attic, from the bottom vents down towards the bottom of the attic there. So yeah, so far so good. The air conditioner seems to not work as hard, and it seems a little cooler downstairs. So yeah, I think we're good.
So this is our 1970s heatilator, and it's actually a really good fireplace. We just replaced the fans with the axial fans, and I'm going to turn it on now with the very speed control, and this is on high. Now we're going to medium. And now we're going to low. You can barely hear them. But going up to high. And you can really feel that air coming out now. It's pretty impressive, actually. Anyways, highly recommend the Axial fans and the very speed control 6 amp, also purchased on Amazon. Take care.
It's not super loud. It blows a decent amount of air. You can see the size.
Can't feel much air coming from here. And it's a lot louder than I thought it would be for such a little thing.
I didn't expect them to be too big. I also didn't expect them to be refrigerator into an incubator. So it comes pretty heavy. They feel heavy duty. Oh, they spin very easily. Wow. So they have, these other ones are much longer and bigger. It hooks up to one controller, and that hooks up to two of these. See how these plug in. Like they're aluminum, you know?
The names of Billy and Paul. Paul was my husband, Billy was our son. They were killed in a hit-and-run accident in 1997, the same year we were hit. It killed them.
insecure about someone else's stupid feelings.
Oh, come on. Oh, was it the one where we arrive on some distant planet and